All right, everybody, this is the deal. When I did the recording for my first paid comedy gig, I set up the camera on our host, Deb, who was standing in front of the speaker, the stage area. When I got up there, I was standing behind the speaker. So during the video, we got some guests that were at the show, and then the microphone and my hands, and that's it. So it looks kind of funny. So I'm putting my camera on my stage area, and I'm recording the volume of the show for you. I hope you enjoy it. It's about 10 minutes, so when you got time, please check it out. My first paid gig. Here we go.
Accomplished artist, and came all the way here, and he's very funny. I can tell you that. I saw him. All right, Barry, take it away.
Thanks, Deb. All right. This is the first time that people have paid money to see me do comedy, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, there we go. So last night I was kind of nervous about it, and then I made a pie graph. And with everybody paying $10, it turns out that my share of funny is about 69 cents. So hopefully I can achieve that. Look at this. What the hell? So anyway, it's nice of Deb to have me here. My name is Barry, and she thinks I'm Jewish and single. So it's really not about my sense of humor that I'm here. And I didn't tell her I wasn't Jewish, and I did tell her I was single, and it just goes to show you that I will lie and sleep my way to the top of Vermont comedy. There you go. So this is an exciting night for me. When I first decided to try stand-up, I saw Gordon's troupe, the Vermont Comedy All-Stars, down in Putney. And that was really cool, and Gordon's here tonight. This is the 5th time I've met Gordon, and Gordon has not recognized me any of those times. And then when I went up to Burlington when I first got started, drove 2 hours. What's going on over here?
Just helping you.
All right, thank you. Done. So I drove all the way up to Burlington for 2 hours to have 3 minutes, which was crazy. But Levi and Jeremy were up there. So they're here tonight too. So this is really great. So I will remember this forever. And you guys will probably forget about me as soon as I'm done. So anyway, Deb said no notes. This is not a note, this is a set list. Just want to be clear about that. It's been a hot summer, but last winter was very cold and lonely for me. I live in rural Vermont. I'm single. It was cold. I started to feel like I was turning into either Thoreau or Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. So I decided maybe I should try writing to occupy my time and do something productive. So I wrote a cheating love song. I have it in 2 styles. One is Bob Dylan and one is Johnny Cash. I want to hear what style you'd like to hear it in. Dylan or Cash? Johnny Cash. All right, here we go. Keep in mind, this is a cheating love song. I wrote it myself. I'm not a musician. All right, here we go. Well, Daddy left home when I was 13. I was young and he was mean. And when he left, all he left was his porn collection. And that's when I started whacking off. And now I'm cheating on my left hand with my right. I don't know which one I'll be with tonight. If I can't be true to myself, darling, I'll never be true to you. I said if I can't be true to myself, I'll never be true to you. Thank you very much. That's I grew up in rural Minnesota. My parents were very young when I was born. I did the math on that. I think they were fooling around during recess. And like other great things, Martin Lewis, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and Seinfeld, Tom and Nancy lasted 10 years. So there you go. All right, that's out on my next set list. It's very hot. And I don't know if any of you other older men are experiencing this. Do any of your testicles get into the toilet water and teabag when you sit on the toilet? This is happening to me now. My scrotum has given up on me. It's got the elasticity of a rubber band that's been out in the sun for like a month. But I think the real issue is that, like, you know, your job with your scrotum is to protect your testicles so you have healthy sperms. And it's like, this old duffer hasn't reproduced and we're not doing this anymore. We're done. We're retired. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you. I like that one. In Chester, Vermont, it's a small town in southeastern Vermont. We have new owners for the diner there, and they're looking for a new name for the diner. I'm like an idea guy. It's one of those old diners where you sit down and the seats are wobbly. So I suggested that they call it the Loose Stool Diner. They hated that idea. I'm like, that's a good idea. Then I got my hair cut at the barber, and he was complaining. He's like, oh, we got our old bald guys like you coming in here, Barry. I said, there's a lot of young people with full heads of hair in town. You should put out a sign that says, we groom children. He hated that idea. I like that good ideas. So, I don't know what kind of red flags I put out, but apparently single never married is like a red flag thing. But you're all familiar with the Menendez brothers, right? They killed their parents, and they got married in jail. So what kind of red flags am I putting out compared to those guys? That's what I want to know. My God. One of my friends offered me some dating advice. He said, Barry, I think you should date a vegan. Not like a vegan. Why would I date a vegan? He said, it's simple. Vegans like nuts. I like dating hiking girls. I dated a hiking girl for a while until she got mad at me. People kind of get mad at me. So she thought like I was really romantic because we'd get into bed and I'd kiss her from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head. And then she said to me, it's like, you're such a great lover. I can't believe you kissed my whole body. And then I said, well, I'm deathly fearful of Lyme's disease. I'm actually just checking you for ticks. That was the end of that. I put on an online dating thing, and I wrote, I'm tall and handsome in the dark. And I got a message back from a lady who said she was 18 in the dark. Turns out she's 81. We can hang out in the dark. Old people sex isn't that bad. She could take her teeth out. And she has Parkinson's. Oh, that's not good. Sorry about that. I was going to leave that out. Thank you. It's supposed to be funny. And she has memory loss. So the other day she said, Benny, I'm done with that one. All right. Yes, Gordon, thank you. I'm not used to being an old white guy, and I'm not used to being unattractive. So I saw this guy the other day who looked to me like he might have been unattractive his whole life. So I went up to him, I said, I've recently become unattractive. You look like you've been unattractive your whole life. Do you have any advice for me? And he got mad at me. And then this other lady said, you old white guys have had it good for way too long. I'm like, I just became one. I didn't steal land from Native Americans. I didn't have slaves. I didn't cheat with an intern. I didn't have a casting couch. And I've never been to Epstein's Island.